air for hundreds and hundreds of cruise options right now. Let me tell you guys, you cannot beat this. You know, we've got a Alaskan cruise, 9-day highlights of Alaska cruise going on. We've got 36-ish people. You can still get in on that also if you're interested. But we've got people flying out of Chicago that are paying zero airfare right now. From Texas, $99. Round trip, folks, $99. So if you're interested in not just Alaska, but some other cruises out there, you have an opportunity with Norwegian to get discounted or free air. So you need to look into that. That's a fantastic way. Plus, you have an option of getting free open bar, free specialty dining, free Wi-Fi, 250 minutes, free excursion credits, and in some cases, free third and fourth passenger. So I'm going to give you a caveat on the free open bar. You still have to pay for gratuities. You still have to pay for gratuities for the open bar, which comes to like $170 for a 7 to 9 day cruise, which is cheap because a 7 to 9 day cruise, the bar package, the liquor package, will cost you $1,000. So it's worth that. Anyway, next for specials this week, again, Norwegian Latitude members, which means if you have traveled with Norwegian before, Latitude members are getting 20% off regular pricing off 350 different cruise options. So if you've traveled, I had a friend that called us, said they wanted to go with us on the Alaskan cruise. They had looked it up on ncl.com. They saw that it was going to be somewhere around $4,200. Because they had sailed with Norwegian with us before, it ended up going down another $400. Incredible, right? Royal Caribbean is offering kids sail free plus get up to $400 onboard credit. Fantastic deals going on right now. It's fall. They're trying to get you to book in and lock in cruising. So if you are looking to do any kind of cruising, and this is a great time, I meant to mention this, this is a great time to lock in your groups for 2020 and 2021. Great incentives for groups right now. So if you're looking at doing anything for a group for 2020 or 2021, in fact, it's getting pretty tight for 2020. So if you're looking for a group for summer 2020, it's almost going to be too late. So you need to hurry up and get that done. If you're looking at graduation trips or something like that, you need to call somebody immediately to get those booked. But 2021, we've still got some pretty good options available. And folks, when we book stuff for 2021, we know it's a long way out, but guess what? We're giving you the best deal. So when we give you good deals for 2021 and we say your deposit is $25 or $50, put the $50 down, damn it. Go ahead, you got $50. We know you have $50. When your group leader calls you and says, I'm doing a trip for 2021, and you go, oh, that's too far away, it's refundable. If you get if you can't go, you get your money back. It's a whole 2 years away. You'll get your money back. Put the money down, because you know what's going to happen if you don't do it, and everybody goes and have a good time, or we sell out all the space that's held for that group, and then you decide later on that you want to go, and the price has gone up. You're going to be pissed, because that's how it works. I'm just saying. But anyway, what's happening in travel trends? Let's just talk about it. Kontiki is a tour operator that I use, and they specialize in travel for 35 and younger, which is really cool. They really do a great job. I sent a wonderful couple to Greece for their honeymoon. Had a fabulous time. They did a tour of Greece, and then they did a cruise. So they did land and cruise, and they had a fantastic time. And they take care of air, they take care of transfers, all of it. Anyway, if you're having trouble finding your next adventure, Contiki would like to help you find your travel style with a short little quiz. And you can take the quiz even if you're older than 35. It may give you some insight on what type of trip you may want to take next, especially if you've traveled a lot and you're not quite sure what you want to do next. No two travelers are the same, so they've put together a little travel style quiz. All you have to do is answer a few questions, and I went out there and I did it myself so that I could see what they came up with, and they pretty much nailed me. They know exactly who I am. So that you may decide, if you like Thai temples or uncovering urban jungles or gliding across the Mediterranean on a sailboat. So I went ahead and I put it on the Your Bucket List Buster Facebook page. So all you have to do is go to the Facebook page, and you can scroll down. So no matter when you look it up, whether it's today or sometime next week or a month from now, you can look it up, you can click on it, you can go ahead and take the quiz and find out what type of traveler you are. I think it's kind of fun. So this week's featured resort is Sandal's South Coast, which was formerly Sandal's White House. This is a magnificent resort. I guess I could put some pictures of this on there too. I'll do that. I'll go ahead and put some pictures on your Bucket List Buster Facebook page, because it really is a really nice resort. Sandal's White House or South Coast. I have a hard time not calling it White House because that's what it used to be. So it's 75 minutes from the Montego Bay Airport. And I think the drive is part of the adventure. Some people don't see it that way, but to me, when I first started going to Jamaica, going to the resort was part of the fun, because you got to see some of Jamaica as opposed to just getting off the plane and going straight to the airport, straight to the resort and being like 5 minutes away. You get to see some of it. That's how you know you're someplace else. But anyway, it's got 372 rooms and suites in 20 different categories spread out over 50 acres. So it's a big resort. It's big, but it's not too big. It gives you an opportunity with all the different restaurants to walk off some of all that good food. All the rooms and suites face the beach. So everybody gets ocean view. All beachfront, all ocean view resort. The resort is situated on an undiscovered 500-acre nature preserve, 3 authentic architecturally designed villages. One is Dutch, one is French, one's Italian. This resort features Jamaica's largest zero-entry pool, framed by a sprawling Italian piazza with romantic fire pit seating areas, steps away from 2 Mile Beach. 9 dining options, 7 bars. That's right, 9 dining options and 7 bars. 14,000 square feet of meeting and convention space, including a ballroom and 3-level theaters. So if you're having an indoor wedding, or if you want to have a meeting there, if you want to have a conference there, this is the place for you. So what's new there? 12 exquisite, one-of-a-kind, over-the-water, butler honeymoon bungalow. That's right. You don't have to go to Tahiti anymore to have over-the-water bungalows. And these bungalows sell out fast. So if you're looking for really something romantic and exotic, this is what you need to book this like ASAP, because they're going to go really fast. Red Lane Spa has just been redone. They have a magnificent spa. Over the water Serenity Wedding Chapel. If you want to do something different, not only can you have an over the water bungalow, but you can get married in their over the water Serenity Wedding Chapel. Now the chapel is not that large, but it is absolutely beautiful, and it really literally is over the water, and it has a see-through floor. It's beautiful. Over the water Latitude Bar, which is really cool. There's a bar over the water, and they have hammocks that hang out over the sides, so people can lay out over the sides in the water at the bar. And new tennis court seating area, plus pickleball court. Pro plays pickleball. So the pro at this particular Sandals resort also plays pickleball, because lots of pickleball goes on here at this particular resort. So if you're into pickleball, this could be it. Also, what's going on here is a couples retreat, October 25th through the 29th. Will be at South Coast. They invite you to rediscover the passion behind your relationship through the course of 5 magical days at South Coast. Your partner, they're partnering with Carolina Pataki, and she will welcome you to an all-inclusive couples retreat designed to restore and transform your relationship. So those are the trends for this week. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to talk about weekly news, and then we're going to talk to our guest speaker, Miss Dionne Ross, extraordinary speaker, and I think you'll be excited. This is Karen Duncan, your bucket list buster. I'll be back in a minute.
If you like the sound of vacationing at a 5-star luxury included resort, Sandals has a symphony of romantic indulgences just for you. Sandals hits all the right notes for 2 people in love. Miles of pristine beaches harmonize with beautiful turquoise seas. Love Nest suites are orchestrated with private plunge pools and tranquility soaking tubs for 2. The tempo increases with unlimited land and water sports, including scuba diving and golf. Your taste buds are treated to a rhapsody of 5-star global gourmet dining at up to 16 world-class restaurants, including endless pours of premium spirits and wine, music to anyone's ears. From live entertainment to taxes, tips, and transfers, it's all included, all unlimited, and only at Sandals, the world's only 5-star luxury included resorts, voted world's best 21 years in a row.
To book your Sandals vacation, contact Peaks Cruises and Tours at 512-529-3696. Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. This is Karen Duncan, your host, and we are talking travel news. Travel news! Yes, we are. And what is happening in travel news? Well, as of October the 1st, most Americans are unprepared for the Real ID deadline. So the Real ID is the driver's license of the United States now has to have this emblem on it that signifies that it is the certified driver's license required by Homeland Security. All states should have implemented these driver's licenses by this point. And they had, prior to October 1st, they had indicated that 3 out of 4 Americans were going to be unprepared by the deadline. U.S. Department of Homeland Security, in its last phase of enforcement, originally passed in 2005, required that travelers present a Real ID compliant driver's license or other approved form of identification in order to board a flight. So what that means, folks, is if you show up with your old-fashioned driver's license because you're traveling within the United States of America or Puerto Rico, you will not be allowed to board. So, if you don't have a compliant driver's license, you need to have a U.S. passport. And they're saying at least 78,500 air travelers could have been turned away on the 1st, which would mean $40 million lost in travel-related spending. If that trend is sustained for a full week, the figures could grow to more than 500,000 travelers prevented from boarding planes, $282 million in lost spending. So my suggestion has always been that you get a passport, because you never know when you get the opportunity of a lifetime to go someplace international anyway. But now with the fact that you have to have this real ID, it's really easy for you to go and get the real ID.